Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ACL Sydney 2015 with Counter-Strike Global Offensive. My name is Sam, and I'm joined here by the beautiful Jordan Elfish Guy Maze. We're here, Renegades, up against Sneaky Assassins.
Yeah, it should be a pretty interesting game. We haven't seen Sneaky Assassins playing today. Of course, the first match we saw was Renegades up against Vox, and Renegades took that away in pretty decent fashion. I'm not going to say they destroyed Vox, because I think Vox put up a pretty good fight for what they were up against, and they got 19 rounds across the best of 2, which is definitely not an awful score. But yeah, Sneaky Assassins might have a little bit more difficulty here up against Renegades.
Yeah, I think so. Vox, you said, I don't think Renegades thought that Vox were going to play as well as they did, or perhaps they weren't a little bit prepared. We heard Sponge earlier saying that it was a bit of a rocky start, I suppose, into today's matches. But Sneaky Assassins coming off a loss in their first match of the day up against XL5. I believe they went 15-15. They drew map 1 and then went 16-7 and lost the second match, meaning they lost the best of 2.
Yeah. So XL5 and Vox Amanor currently on the top of Group A after the first round, I guess you could say. They've both got 3 points apiece, and Vox and Sneaky Assassins sitting on 0 points at the moment. So they kind of have a little bit of work to do to get back into this, but I think it'll be pretty interesting heading into the later stages of today, especially the Vox versus XL5 game. That one should be a very important one for those two teams. Yes, well,
it all comes down to, I suppose, how this next round plays out, and we'll see how our third best of 2 of this group does go. Now, only 2 teams, remember, do go through to tomorrow's finals. We have another group playing this afternoon, and they're also going to 2 teams from that group are also going to go through. Team Immunity in this afternoon's group, probably the favoured team. We spoke to, again, Sponge earlier, and he wasn't sure who was going to come through. Perhaps Direwolves, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the Group B, I've said it a little bit earlier on the stream, but I think any of those 3 teams could actually come through in the second position. I don't think anyone's really going to argue that Immunity isn't going to come away with the top position. So really it's down to who can come up here on the day, who can perform. I mean, Avant haven't had the form, but they definitely could turn it around on LAN. Direwolves have had the form, but we haven't seen them on LAN. They have been boot camping for a while. I think I was speaking to Rippy, who's the owner of Direwolves, before this match, and I think he said they were boot camping since Tuesday. At any rate, I know they have been boot camping here in Sydney, so they're taking it pretty seriously.
Yeah, we've seen all the photos of the boys up there on Twitter. Each day working hard. We know Avant Gaming's been doing a bit of boot camping of their own. We saw them up in Brisbane earlier this week putting some work in one of the internet cafes up there. So. I think everyone, this is a big event. They always take like the major Australian events seriously. Renegades coming into this under a new name. Again, some of the teams, this is the first time I think that we've seen perhaps the potential for a team like the new Renegades up against Team Immunity with Yam in the side on LAN.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen that before.
Not recently, no. No, actually, yeah. So the last LAN that Yam played at would have been CGPL Season 3. Oh, well, apart from overseas, okay? So Australian LANs, the last one he's played at was with Immunity at CGPL Season 3. So this is the first Vox LAN with Yam.
Yeah, exactly. Vox weren't, new Renegades, old Vox, were not at the last CGPL. They were heading overseas, and they were taking that a little bit more seriously at the time. So, yeah, it's definitely, we're at an interesting point in Australian Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
And it's a really important LAN for all of these teams. Obviously, the top 2 teams going through from this weekend into ESL Asia Finals. And I think
we're in Pistol. So
we're good to go in Pistol rounds. So much excite.
Yeah, this is going to be good, of course. Renegade's going to be starting here on the counter-terrorist side. And Sneaky Assassins will be your terrorists. They've picked up a ton of decoy grenades, actually, interestingly enough. We'll see where they decide to go with those. The bomb just hanging around there in T-spawn, just chilling, while the rest of his team is figuring out where they want to go, where they can find an opening. across the map. But Renegades not really giving them anything at this stage. They're just playing back safely. Azza is going to poke a little bit through the double doors here, see if he can spot anyone out. There is, in fact, a couple of players there from Sneaky Assassins as well. So definitely some fighting going to go down here. A lot of shots going across, but Havoc will be the first one to pick up the first kill. Shears picks up the second one. But Azza, he's coming up huge so far on the defense here. He's picked himself up 2 kills. There's only 2 players left alive here for Sneaky Assassins, 4 alive for Renegades. And you'd have to expect now that Renegades are going to be able to close out this pistol round, Sandman. Yeah,
Renegades obviously coming off a very a pretty consistent win earlier on in the day on this map. I think the last match we saw was actually here. They chose this time, only 2 of them picked up armor, however. There we go. Oh, I feel like going to take down Azza, actually. So 3 up Sponge, JKS, and Yam up against Payback. Feel like going to go down as well. So only Payback left. He's, I think, he's in a little bit of trouble here. There's, he's going to, no, he does pick up Yam.
Yeah.
But the guy's going to combine. Interesting seeing the boys come out on Sneaky Assassins there. Most of them going for armor. CT side, most of them going for the flashbangs.
Yeah, not a bad pistol round there coming out from Renegades. I mean, they lost 3 players, but really it was the pistol round, so who cares at the end of the day? They managed to take it out. They've picked up those SMGs, and we're going to see Sponge pushing straight up mid here. Picks himself up 2 kills. Nicely enough. Yam with the scout. What a shot. He's been so strong on those scope weapons already today. Was just destroying with the orb up against Box, and certainly translating those skills there onto the scout. We see Azza as well closing out the round in a very quick second round there coming out for Renegades. They are, you know, they mean business here.
They certainly do. And it is, I suppose, considered a little bit in Australian esports that Renegades are quite strong as a T side, especially on maps like Dust 2. So we'll see if they can get a decent lead here as CT. We might see this map, you know, if they get a roll on, it might end up relatively quick. Sponge going to take out first kill of the round. PZ Kid picks up one. Axe goes to 2. Payback Chewy's going to go down as well. So we now have 3 on to 2. Rob here on 28 HP. Azza down a little bit as well. Looks like our T's are going to pull back into their spawn and see if they can rotate around here through to the B bomb site, perhaps. We can see 1 player from Renegades currently sitting up the back of B, and 1 also sitting in mid here, Elfish guys. So they've got it kind of covered. But what have we got? We've got 2 flashbangs, but minimal HP between the 2 of them for Sneaky Assassins.
Yeah, having said that, though, Azza is only on 9 HP, but does have a fair amount of grenades to work with. And Renegades, they've just got a nice hold here at the moment. They're just, you know, watching all the choke points there. That player in mid was also watching short, so that was just smoked off there by Sneaky Assassins. They're going to rotate across here, but they're going to have to come up against 1 of the players from Renegades. The others are going to rotate across straight away as soon as those shots come out. Rob is going to have to be the one to hit some shots here. He's on the point. PZ Kid goes down immediately, but Rob trades it out. The flash chucked it out there from backflat, but he trades it out, but not going to be enough in the end, because if you're trading in a 3v2 situation and you're the 2, it's obviously not favourable for you. No,
not indeed. Only 1 player left there for Renegades by the end of that round, so, you know, not too bad coming out from Sneaky Assassins. They should be able to get a proper buy here, one would expect.
They forced up last round, so that was, you know, that was kind of the be-all, end-all.
Yeah, they gave it a burl and out, so...
these Renegades guys just charging up mid all the time with these SMGs, and it doesn't seem like Sneaky Assassins really have any sort of way to counter this. They just completely shutting down the Sneaky Assassins. I guess they kind of knew that they would be on an eco, and so they were able to do that kind of aggressive play. But surely, at the end of the day, you know, they've done it 3 rounds in a row now, so Sneaky Assassins kind of going to start to catch on. Renegades will probably have to change up their strategy.
You would suspect, but so far so good. We'll have Rob look down to the middle, almost gets a pick. Just a little bit too early on that shot. We'll see as has already made his way down into lowers. Fires up into uppers. No Payback going to get the better of him. Taking him down there with that AK-47. There we go. Renegades, 2 players move, pushing through. Their names are so long, JKS. And yeah, Philow's gone down as well. PZ Kid does pick up Sponge. 3 onto 3 here. Getting caught out. Rob there with his knife at the exact wrong time. You don't want to be doing that one.
No. So we'll see the bomb actually hanging around here in backyard a little bit, heading in towards tunnels now. Shuas, he does know that there's a player in there because they were just firing shots at each other, but he's going to be seeing the Vox, or the Renegade players backing back here into the B-bomb site. The molly comes across to delay their push from Sneaky Assassins here, so they're kind of just stuck here in upper tunnels, and they just have to hang around until that molly comes out. JKS can do whatever he wants. He's just flashing himself out, peeking a little bit, making sure they're still there, and does communicate that to his team. So we're going to see a pretty strong hold so far coming out on this B side for Renegades, who is now going to be the only player alive. JKS pops out, picks himself up 2 kills there with the P90, and Sneaky Assassins already 5 rounds down in what has been a very, very short time.
Yeah, they have not really been able to make the most of any of these rounds, or any of their limited opportunities, I suppose. Again, finding themselves stuck with limited time on the B-bomb site. 3 players left for Renegades, and they're doing the same hold, not moving too early, coming in at the perfect time. So we'll see Tech9 here coming out, and the Sneaky Assassins, they have split themselves up across. There we go. Sponge actually going to catch out PZ Kid there from behind. Nice hold here onto the B-bomb site. JKS, Payback going down. Havoc picks up Philo, and Rob going to go down as well to Sponge. 4 players up. Only 1 Tech9 remaining. Shu is actually going to grab an AK here off of Sponge. Takes out Yam as well, so he's doing a little bit of damage. Nice nade coming out from JKS. Going to clean him up. Still 6-0. Renegades coming out to a very, very strong lead here, Jordan.
Yeah, they are. The losers round bonus, of course, going to be starting to kick in here for Sneaky Assassins. They will be able to buy up, but Renegades, they just look so on point at the moment. Yam, we've already said it, he looked so fantastic on that AWP in the last match that they played, and of course he's on the AWP once again. Expect to see some good play coming out from him. Just having a look around in mid. What a shot! I didn't even see that guy there through the smoke, but Yam did, and that's what really matters at the end of the day, because he picks up that kill. Now the Sneaky Assassins have only got 4 players to work with. They're all spread out across the map, just trying to find something. Havoc is going to spray through the doors here, not really going to connect anything to speak of. The bombs getting plopped down there, and now Sneaky Assassins just deciding where they want to go. They've got a bit of control along Catwalk and into the tunnels, but really Renegades at the moment are sitting in a pretty fantastic position.
They certainly are. They have 5 players still up. They've got a nice hold over each site. Now, they haven't pushed too far at all, Elfish. They're just waiting to see. I guess all the pressure here is on Sneaky Assassins. The boys over at Renegades, they've really banked a bit of cash. They're in a perfect position. A lot of shots going to come out there, but the end result is that Philo's going to get picked up, as they're actually down to all about 17 HP. A couple of pokes there coming out from Shuas as well. But a fair bit of damage going down with Sponge and Azza in that trade-off, but both still alive. 3 players left here for the Sneaky Assassins. They're starting to slowly make their way over to tunnels and this B-bomb site. Renegades Azza taking out PZ Kid. Shuas goes down. Rob gets one. He gets picked up in the end, 7-0, and only losing 1 player in that round in the form of Azza.
Yeah, just a masterclass coming out here from Renegades at the moment. They haven't really put a foot wrong, and Sneaky Assassins just have nothing to counter it. They don't have any, I mean, they're losing the aim battles for a start, which is always going to make things difficult, but their executes are not really there, because by the time they even get into position to execute, they're kind of down to 3 players already, and then, what's the point at that point? So Renegades, yeah, just doing so fantastic so far. 7 rounds in a row. Sneaky Assassins, they're going to lose a player again already. So I don't know if we've seen even 1 round which has actually had the first kill in the favor of Sneaky Assassins.
I don't know, maybe, did the pistol round even go that way? I'm not even 100% sure. So there you go. They're certainly they're struggling here. And again, down to a whole 3 players with about a minute on the clock. We will say JKS has managed to make his way around, but he's going to get picked up there by Philo. He's going to make their way into middle. No, nice shot there coming out from Havoc. Rob finally picks him up. 3 players up against Rob on 1 HP. Renegades 8 and Zip. Very, very strong start. We take a look at this cash here, Elfish Guy. Renegades banking some serious money, except for JKS. Look at that, Azza. 13k already, and the guys over at Sneaky Assassins deciding to save this time around. Yeah,
Sponge doing a lot of work there, 12-3, the in-game leader for Renegades, of course, and nice to see him at the top of the scoreboard. We'll see now a double AWP setup coming around out here for the Renegades. Havoc, of course, going to be taking that secondary AWP position here from Yam. With Yam, I guess, in this sense, but yeah, I mean, Renegades, I think they've pretty much got complete control of this game. And Sneaky Assassins, they're of course on this eco round, aren't going to be able to do too much in this one. Maybe the next round when they can buy up, they might be able to do something, but I don't see them really being able to contest it too much in this map.
No, look at that Sponge taking up his score to 14-3. Now, obviously, Renegades, the more experienced team out of the two, they've also had the opportunity of playing here on this stage already today.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, Sneaky Assassins come in. This is their first sort of map over here on the main stage. It's a little bit of a different setup. The further playing down on the second stage, so it's perhaps a little bit different. So a couple of things working against them here, but they certainly would hope, I suspect, and I would hope that they would be a little bit of a different result, at least by now. 9-0 is certainly not ideal. Again, losing the first player of the round. Azza only down to 1 HP. Shua's going to take out Sponge, firing into middle doors there again. There is one player there from Renegades. A couple of smokes going to go out. We'll see where these guys are going to move through. They're starting to try and find, get an execute on here. They push into short. There we go. Yam going to try and block that one off and going to force the hold here for just a moment. We will see the remainder of Renegades still holding. Nice shot there through the box onto Rob. Will he get one? No, almost. So very close. There we go. Filler actually comes around the corner, takes out Yam. Havoc will take out Filler in return, and Shuas goes down as well. So again, waiting so long though, down to 3 players. It's so interesting to see that all the Renegades still held all their positions until the very end there. Yeah,
well, I mean, that's the sign of a team that's, you know, comfortable with what they're doing, and they're not just going to take unnecessary risks and that sort of thing. I guess Renegades, they just, you know, want to keep this game on lockdown. They don't want to give anything up for free to Sneaky Assassins, so, you know, they're more than happy to just sit in those positions that they decided to, and, of course, take out the kills as they came towards them. And pretty good play coming out here so far from Renegades. Sneaky Assassins, they've picked up an AWP this time on this round. They've managed to fly one, and that's going to be on payback. We'll see if that makes a difference there. Shua's managed, gets taken down there, but Rob and Pizzy Kid have found themselves a couple of kills. So now the player advantage for the first time going to be in the favor of Sneaky Assassins. We'll see what they can do with it. Bomb is hanging around on the A bomb site. Not quite planted yet, but it should be put down there momentarily because no one really from Renegades is there. We're going to see Payback picking himself up 1 kill there with the AWP as well. Azza and Yam, the final players alive. And as I say that, Yam goes down, so it's now down to Azza in a 1v3 again, and he's been in this position a few times today up against Vox, so we'll see how he goes against Sneaky Assassins. Wasn't able to take any of those rounds out against Vox, but on his way so far being to take this one out against Sneaky Assassin. Picks up one, is going to get rotated on from behind though, and Pizzy Kid shuts him down without too many troubles. So Sneaky Assassins picking up their first round of the half, so perhaps we'll see them picking up a few more.
Look at all those blue skulls there in a row on the scoreboard, Elfish.
Yeah.
Not one of them was a bomb plant with a defuse. So they finally get the bomb down. They finally find themselves a round win. Only 4 rounds left in this first half. So certainly not an ideal situation for Sneaky Assassins, but not all is lost. We'll see what the guys can do here. Perhaps they might be able to get some momentum on. Sponge is going to get taken down to 5 HP. Yam through the smoke.
What?
Picks up 1, picks up 2. Nade going to go in as well. There's no one left there at the moment. The bomb's down on the ground. That is absolutely ridiculous. Such an impressive AWPer to be able to know those spots he wants to fire into and time again and hope for a shot, and picking up 2 in a row. 3 players left here. PC Kid going to pick up 1. That is Sponge. He was pretty tagged up already, to be perfectly honest. Nice work from Yam. He's rotated around, picks up 2. He's taken out 4. Going to go down. Doesn't get the all kill the team down this time around. 3 players left. Havoc, JKS, and Azza. Payback, the last one left. He goes down 11-1. And nice round there, especially from Yam.
Alrighty, so Sneaky Assassins still struggling to find their feet here in this situation, and no AWP, no second AWP buy, I guess, from Renegades here. More interested in going for the 4 rifles, 1 AWP there for them. But really, whatever works in this situation is good for Renegades. I think pretty much anything they decide to do is going to be pretty good for them, and of course Sneaky Assassin's going to be looking for another round. They have got a bit of an eco coming out here as well, so you would expect that Renegade's going to be able to tie this one up, no problem. Grenades flying through there in the double doors as the Renegades guys sort of shut down this push onto B. And one player left alive here for Sneaky Assassins. That's Rob. He's in upper tunnels, but Sponge will find him and take him down without too many troubles. So Renegades, 12-1. Definitely getting that momentum going.
They certainly have. The Renegades hype train, I guess they could be hijacking a train or something like that.
Perhaps.
That's what they do. Is that what they are? Let's go.
I don't know. They seem like outlaws. Sort of
yeah, I guess that's the idea.
The picture.
I'm actually disappointed the guys aren't playing in balaclavas today, to be perfectly honest, after seeing all their Twitter pictures. Look at this, 2 easy kills coming out here for Renegades. They're going to force the players here from Sneaky Assassins all the way back towards their spawn again, catching them out near bedrooms. Only 3 up. Will that be 2 up? It is. PC Kid almost down as well. He's out. Just Rob remaining. We'll have a look. Rob's still stuck in his spawn. There's very little he can do. They knew, or they suspected they probably weren't going to be spending very much money this time around, and they were right, and they caught them, and they really destroyed them. Oh, nice shot there. As he's going to get picked up, we'll be able to swap over to the M4, and Rob with a lot of work to do if he wants to bring out the magic here this time around. I suspect he's in a little bit of trouble. He does have the bomb, and he's making his way over to this A-bomb site. So we'll see how this goes. Flashing behind him, keeps picking up nades as he goes.
Oh yeah.
He tagged,
you
actually.
Don't miss those.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
Surprised.
There we go.
Yeah, that was pretty uncharacteristic of Yam, but in the end he goes down anyway, so what does it matter? We're going to be having a look here now at the Renegades guys, and they just seem to be in the zone again. I mean, don't seem to be laughing and giggling and that sort of thing. You know, some of the teams, they tend to have a bit more of a hype meter going.
Yep.
But Renegades, they seem to just be cool, calm, and collected.
They certainly are. I guess they've done this time and time and time again.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science. They're playing a computer game, and they're awfully good at it. So they certainly make the most of these opportunities, and that's why they're just so good at LAN. Just so used to it. The same, very similar lineup, and certainly now at least as good as they were before. So very, very confident, I expect, coming in there. We'll see JK is taking out Payback. Pizza Kid actually going to pick up the triple. Oh my goodness.
Oof, yeah.
I'm going to take out Philo. It's 2 onto 3 here. Still a lot of work to do for the Sneaky Assassins, but 2 players only left, Yam and Havoc here. We'll see one on the B-bomb site. Looks like we might actually get the bomb plant down. Finally, number 2 plant of this game going to go down here on the B-bomb site. So we have Havoc, we have Yam. It's 2 onto 2. Yam does have his orb, however, so, you know, it's certainly not out of his possibilities here. He's got the power. Can he do it? Oh, my goodness.
That doesn't look like it.
That wasn't ideal at all. You need to make those ones work. They poke around the corner, actually. Havoc takes out Rob. Shu is going to take down Yam one-on-one. Got to get the defuse down. Does a fake. Poking around the corner, fires. Going to get forced out. Shu takes the kill and the round. Halftime, Jordan, 13-2. Renegades only needing 3 more rounds here on Dust 2.
Yeah, a few cheeky smiles coming out there from the Sneaky Assassins guys. And, I mean, that was really well played there from Shuers in that 1v1. Just baited the time. You know, he called the fake, and it worked out for him in the end. Managed to pick themselves up too. So, looks like Renegades 13-2.
Yep.
Good first half for them.
PC Kid having a little bit of fun, I suspect. We'll see. It's all going to come down to this. If the Sneaky Assassins want to make anything of this this map here, they really do 100% need to win this pistol round. Havoc and JK has both been dropped down a little bit. Payback going to get picked up there by Yam. Looks like they're just starting to make their way down through double doors and into mid. Rob still holding out here in CT spawn. 2 into the B bomb side as well. They will be able to take out Philo bomb plant. Going to go down. Sponge just holding back. Picks up 1 and 2. Azza cleans up PZ Kid in the end. 14-2. Nice round there from Renegades.
Yeah, great position there from Sponge. Just waiting for the rotators to come across and catching them off guard. Now, Sneaky Assassins pretty much forced to buy up here. They're going to go for 1 scout, and the rest of them are going to go for pistols and armor. So look at them. 4 of them on $0, 1 of them on $50. So this is kind of, you know, if they lose this round, the next round is going to be an eco as well. So Renegades in a fantastic position to be able to close this match out. 16-2. Philo is up there on the boxes, and he's going to find 1 kill. Has to reload, and it's not going to help him too much there because he's just going to get taken down But Azza Havoc finds one as well. PZ Kid has managed to find 1 kill, but things still going to be pretty difficult on this eco here for Sneaky Assassins or Force Up. Having said that, though, Sponge is now the only player alive for Renegades, so maybe all is not lost just yet for the Sneaky Assassins. Sponge going to do his best, picks himself up 1 kill there, but PZ Kid will finish him off with the Scout, and Sneaky Assassins find their 3rd round.
It's a miracle. Honestly, up there with the CZ, thought he might be able to get more, but you really need to make each and every bullet of that weapon count, don't you? Perhaps if they...
The reload is very long.
Yeah, if they come out a little bit more stacked up, perhaps too smart to do that this time around, not finding themselves caught off guard. We will see 4 Tech 9s coming out here for Renegades, and they're going to stack it as they move their way through into lower. Sewers finds one. He does know where they are. He's going to get forced back a little bit. They're going to make their way into mid by the looks of it. Sewers takes out Sponge, and only JKS remaining. He is in mid. He's going to come out. Oh, he does manage to pick up Sewers, but Rob finally going to take him out. Nice shot from him, 14-4. So here we go. Sneaky Assassins getting a bit of a move on.
Yeah, their first 2 rounds in a row, but I mean, Renegades, they won't be too worried. They've got tons of rounds to play with. They're just going to go for another eco here and, you know, play it safe, get their buy round out next round and see how they go. But, yeah, I mean, Sneaky Assassins, if they were to come back to 15-15 from this or even 16-14, which is a possibility, it would be insane.
It would actually be nuts. Sewers pokes around the corner. Rob takes one. Sewers and Philo combined to take out another. PC Kid onto one as well. Looks like only JKS is left. Nice work there, Sewers. Take that, Rob. Don't get in front of me, buddy.
Yeah, that's what he said in the voice comms. We heard it.
We did hear it, yeah.
So the Renegades now going to have their buy up. The AK is going to be coming out, and well, they are definitely keen to close out this map here. I think they've probably bled 3 more rounds than they would have been keen to do. So
yeah.
We'll see how they go in this round. We're going to see a little bit of a mid-presence coming out here from the Renegades. There is a smoke there, but we'll see if they push through. It looks like Sponge is going to lead the charge through here. Rob is playing from CT, finds one. Change to his grenade, strangely enough, in that situation. And gets taken down by Yam, but a good crossfire coming out here from the Sneaky Assassin straight into mid, and that's just absolute destruction there for Renegades, and really a nicely played round there for Sneaky Assassins.
Sneaky Assassins playing very well here. We did say that Renegades had a ton of rounds to play with, but they're losing their rounds faster. They're running out of rounds faster than we ran out of Domino's Pizza earlier today.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's pretty quick, and Sneaky Assassins, however, whatever the end result of this map is, they're going to be coming out of this feeling a little bit better than they would have, surely.
Yeah, I mean, 16-2 is a whole lot worse, and even if they lose out from here, 16-6 is, you know, 3 times better than 16-2, I guess you could argue. So Sneaky Assassins, I mean, they've put up a fight here at the very least.
I don't think you need to argue it. I think it's just true.
Okay, well, anyway, Sneaky Assassins are on the defense. There's another eco coming out here from Renegades, and should be a relatively standard round here for them. 14-7 should be the scoreline we would expect to see, but as a JKS and Havoc, we'll see what they can do, but at the moment, doesn't look like anything. Shuiz has picked himself up 2 kills in the round, and going to be closed out there by PZ Kids. So things looking okay for Sneaky Assassins. They, you know, if they lose a round, they're still going to have enough to buy. Obviously, they'll be up against the 15 rounds, the match point sort of situation, but, you know, at least they will have something to fall back on.
Yeah, for sure. And Renegades finally finding themselves an opportunity to buy up here. Now, we said before, these guys love being on the T side. It hasn't been so great for them this time around. But I suspect we will be able to see something out of the PZ Kid finding himself in the exact right position there to take out Havoc. Sponge onto PZ Kid, getting the trade of 4 players remaining on both sides. We will see the bomb has gone down in the mid. They should maybe on the way through to short there. Kind of in a little bit of an awkward position. Payback actually taking out JKS, I think, as he tried to poke his way around. Renegades trying to find themselves a little bit of control, perhaps, of this bomb site, the bomb on the ground even. Philo picks up one, Rob onto another, and this buy round here from Renegades really not playing out very, very well at all. Yam, the final player left. You'd suspect he probably wants to keep this AWP here. He's got precisely no money, I suspect. Whoa. He needed to make that shot. Yeah, we have a look. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of cash there. But that's unlike him, perhaps feeling a little bit of pressure. Yeah,
I was just having a look at some of the faces of the Renegades guys as that round was playing out, and A few grimaces and a bit of frustration perhaps creeping in there. Sponge was looking very serious when he was calling. You know, there was no, you know, he was just dead-eye, just looking at, you know, definitely trying to get his point across, and unfortunately it didn't work out in that situation, but they do have another round here to play with. 14-8 is your scoreline. Havoc is trying to do as much damage as he can, and look at how low all of these, or two of these Sneaky Assassins players are already. This is actually a round that is definitely winnable here for the Renegades. Havoc, if he could have found that kill there, that would have really sealed the deal, but looks like Rob is going to be able to defend that so far. Sponge has hit a nice shot. I think there was a dink there on towards Rob. The bomb is going to go down now, and things are going to be pretty tough here because two of the players for Sneaky Assassins down to pretty much one-shot HP here for the Renegades. So it's really going to have to come across the back of Philo here. He's going to have to come up with probably at least 2 of these kills if they want to take this bomb and defuse it. We'll see him just checking out short there, and then Sponge is going to peek out right into the crosshair there of Philo and takes him down. But still 2 players alive here. Yam with a nice headshot there on that Tech 9. We'll see what he can do here. It looks like Azza has found himself another kill there as well, and Yam, well, in the end, it's going to be Azza to pick that kill up, but that looks really just easy for Renegades to actually close that round out.
Yeah, I think they lucked out a little bit there coming around into Long A. They picked up a couple of good kills. Yeah, I think Sneaky Assassin certainly thought that they were on a bit of a roll, and they had that, but Renegades showing us just how good they are here, and certainly perhaps we'll see that swing the momentum. A couple of weapons picked up, a couple of weapons bought, going to bring us out to essentially a full buy here for Renegades. And I don't know, are they going to play this one out cautiously, or are they going to go back to their default? They are starting to make their way back again towards middle, trying to find themselves pick. I don't think any damage has gone down at all yet. PZ Kid starting to make his way into bedroom, trying to find himself perhaps a bit of a look into the T-sign spawn. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players here from Renegades starting to make their way into mid. 3 of those moving into short A. We will see Azza waiting. He's going to throw over that smoke. No. There we go. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to try and pull out some sort of execute on this site. Rob being forced back. He's in the smoke. There's Molotovs all around. He's just seeing over the top. Can he see the top of Yam? PZ Kid taken down 1, but he does get taken out in return. They're all around him. He's firing into the smoke. He sees no one, however. They're actually onto the bomb site. Only 2 players left, Azza and Yam. It looks like they might be able to clean this one up here. The bomb is here. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the bomb plant down. Payback says no to Yam, and Shewers takes out Azza. 15-9. Nice little win there for the Sneaky Assassins.
Yeah, things starting to look a little bit, I'm not going to say dangerous for Renegades, but I mean, they're letting through a fair few rounds, which they probably wouldn't want to be doing. This is going to be hurting their confidence perhaps a little bit. So Sneaky Assassins just really taking it to Renegades when what we expected to be, you know, a bit more of a one-sided match. Yeah,
they certainly, if they find themselves up against teams like Immunity tomorrow, they certainly want to be playing better than they are now.
Well, they are going to be heading towards mid here. They're on an eco once again. The flashes, I think they team flashed themselves there just in the end, but doesn't matter. They're going to get into mid. Sponge actually coming through the smoke there, but Shu is turning around with a nice shot, taking him out. Philo goes for a bit of a trade there, and it looks like Azza now is going to be able to find 1 kill for himself. Picks up an AWP as well. So he's got a decent weapon to hold with, and he's in a fantastic position. Oh, I thought he was going to get a collateral there.
That was so close.
Well, he did actually get a collateral, but didn't get 2 kills off it.
Wow, very nice there. Some great entry frags coming out from the boys over at Renegades. Going to pick them up. Another round win that they probably shouldn't have won this time around, but very well played.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you close it out as long as you do. And a little bit of a cheer coming out there from Renegades, so perhaps releasing a little bit of that pent-up energy.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe not a cheer for the end result, but they got there in the end after a fantastic start and a very, very shaky middle of that round. So it's a best of 2, so Renegades pick up that one. I think we're moving on to Cache next.
That's what I hear as well. But we might go to a break real quick. But just before that, we'll give another shout out to our sponsors. Of course, Plantronics, HyperX, Corsair, BenQ, DX Racer, and Domino's Pizza, who are feeding us all this weekend as well. So thank you to those guys. And that's going to be us for the first map. But we will be back very shortly after this break.